Greetings Internet, and a happy first contact day. It is a mere 41 years to the day until the Vulcans will make themselves known and touch down in rural Montana. And I guess I never really thought about that date until today, and quite how soon that actually is, and the fact that there's an entirely possible chance that I would still be alive. I would be 83 years old at that point, but that's a perfectly reasonable age for someone to be. Of course, unfortunately, in the Star Trek universe between now and then, there is World War III to deal with, and the chances of an insulin-dependent senior citizen surviving well in a nuclear apocalypse are, less good. And, Star Trek has been pretty good at, predicting some of the things that would happen in the future. And, at the moment it does seem a little slightly worrying that, World War III by 2026 is actually a possibility. But hopefully that one goes more like the eugenics wars, which, unlike the original series in the 60s predicted, didn't happen in the 90s. It was, however, slightly disappointing to see Paramount using this day to announce that there's going to be some Star Trek related NFTs. Because of course there is. If there's just one thing that doesn't mesh well with the sort of anti-capitalist nature of the Federation, it would be NFTs. But with everything that's going on in the world right now, that just seems like not much of a concern for me. I've seen a fair amount of anger and frustration about that on Twitter, but I guess maybe that's just because that's at least something, like one specific thing people can focus on. But realistically, that kind of thing's probably going to be needed. We need a few sort of high-profile, big NFT launches that then flop for the interest to start to decline again. In the meantime, I'll just try and stay at least slightly optimistic about the future. At least in the present, it's a good time to be a fan of the Star Trek TV series, even if the management aren't always making the most sensible, aligned decisions. Star Trek Picard Season 2 continues to be an improvement on Season 1. Lower Decks and Prodigy have been excellent. I still have very mixed feelings about Star Trek Discovery, but every season has been an improvement on the last one, so maybe Season 5 will be my favourite. Probably not, but hopefully it continues the upward trend at least, and I am very cautiously optimistic about the upcoming Strange New World. Everything in the promotion looks great about that. The question is whether that actually translates to an entire series of greatness. And so while the future may look a bit on the bleak side, at least there are currently some interesting distractions to take your mind off it from time to time. I think that's all I've got for today. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again tomorrow.